didn't understand though, this is something that we'll talk about in this year's Olympia and how I understand it now. So Sean Ray got second, and he was a lot smaller, and Nasser got third.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't understand. I want to say Kevin was fourth or something then, but I didn't understand how Sean Ray, being as little as he was in the middle of those two monsters.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw like with Nasser, his back wasn't as conditioned as his front side.
Mm-hmm.
And what was really cool is, so 95 was like my breakthrough year. That was the year I won the Tournament of Champions in California, and Nasser was the guest poser. It was 3 weeks before the Olympia. It was like August, I remember the date, August 19th, 1995. And I watched Nasser guest pose, and I couldn't believe how big he was, number one, and number two, how big he was that far out from the show. And like it seemed like he was holding a lot of water. I remember the next day I went to Gold's to do a photo shoot in Venice, and I remember Nasser was there on the bike, and he had gone out to Cheesecake Factory with us the night prior after my victory. And I remember people talking about he ate like 3 pieces of cheesecake, and it was 3 weeks from the show. And I remember he did like 2 or 3 hours in one session on the bike at Gold's Gym Venice that next day. And I remember someone telling me, yeah, he's on the bike for like 3 hours, which amazed me because, as you know, we're not supposed to be on more than an hour at a time.
Yeah.
And so it kind of shocked me that, number one, he'd go eat cheesecake 3 weeks out from the show. And number two,
3 hours of cardio.
3 hours of cardio. And then, of course, he goes to the Olympia and he gets third. And
so if he wouldn't have ate that cheesecake and didn't have to, do you think that could that made a difference?
It could have. I mean, it could have made a difference, but what's you still got third. It was his breakthrough show. Like, he hadn't placed that well yet. But he was massive. And I look at him now, and I look at today's lineup, and I